But yeah, man. Asia Wilson, man, the $19.
Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need any more proof of that, the Indiana Fever exhibition game sold out in just about...
Aya Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces recently received a wake-up call, and it wasn't a pleasant one. Despite the Indiana Fever's preseason game selling out in less than an hour, Aya and her team have been offering tickets at a significant discount. Beyond simply drawing larger crowds than some of the WNBA's top players, Caitlin Clark is making a major impact. Her growing influence is shifting attention away from the current MVP. Did Wilson's team miss an opportunity to boost awareness, or was there a lapse in marketing strategy? Whatever the reason, Vegas may need a fresh approach to keep attendance high. And this situation is undoubtedly a challenge for Aya Wilson.
Is driving Asia Wilson fans nuts. They're furious that this is happening on the same day. Why are they doing this? Oh my God, don't they realize them?
It's absolute mayhem. Fever fans are going to great lengths, even camping out, just to catch a glimpse of Caitlin Clark during a preseason game. The matchup took place at the University of Iowa, Clark's former home court, and it didn't just sell out. It sent ticket prices soaring on resale websites. Seats are going for thousands of dollars, with the last few lower-priced tickets still ranging between $400 and $500. The demand is so intense that watching Clark warm up before the season even begins feels like witnessing Game 7 of the WNBA Finals.
It's a big situation, and like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically.
Now, let's talk about what's happening in Las Vegas, because it's becoming a bit concerning. Even one of the WNBA's most dominant teams is struggling to get fans to pay just $19 for a ticket. That's less than the cost of a meal at a moderately priced restaurant at this rate. The Aces might have to offer special promotions just to fill a few rows. A team packed with Olympians, MVPs, and All-Stars shouldn't have trouble attracting fans. But here we are.
So, let me see how much it's gonna bust my pockets to go see the Aces in their first preseason game, man. $19, jeez Christ, Jesus, please.
The contrast is striking. In Indiana, fans are scrambling for a chance to see Caitlin Clark's debut, even from the nosebleeds. Meanwhile, in Las Vegas, you could show up late, grab some nachos, and still find premium seats available, but here's the reality. It's not just about ticket prices, it's about demand. Fans are doing whatever it takes to be in the building for Clark, while the Aces are still searching for ways to draw attention to their championship-caliber squad.
I just want to point that out. As an Indiana Fever fan, I mean, there are people who are willing to pay all kinds of money to get tickets. There are people who are buying merch, flying off the shelves, all kinds of stuff. And they're begging to buy that shoe. That's why I said, Nike, I don't know what the deal is. I'm not into the contract or anything like that. They got something, whatever their agreement is, that's their agreement. I'm saying, though, when the shoe shows up, they better prepare.
Let's put this into perspective. The resale price of 2 courtside Fever tickets for a preseason game could easily cover a round-trip flight to Vegas, a luxury hotel stay, and a high-end steak dinner, with enough left over to buy Aces tickets and still have cash to spare. The difference is staggering. Indiana Fever fans aren't just excited, they're driving a movement. Meanwhile, the Aces are working hard to fill seats, almost as if it were a giveaway event. But one thing is clear, Fever fans are showing up because of their deep loyalty to the team.
Fans are for real Indiana Fever fans, and they buy tickets. They sell out arenas, home and away. They buy.
Caitlin Clark didn't just step into the WNBA. She shook up the entire league. The Fever, a team that flew under the radar for years, is now the hottest ticket in basketball, and the Aces? They just got a wake-up call. Championship banners don't always guarantee packed arenas. If Vegas wants to stay ahead, they'd better take notice, because Clark is the future.
Sold out. So I really don't know what they're gonna do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities. And you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold.
The numbers don't lie. No matter how much Aya Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces try to downplay the situation, there's just but some might argue that Vegas offers too many entertainment options, making it a tough market. But let's be real. While the Fever are selling out games at record speed, the Aces are struggling to move tickets, even at discounted prices. And Indiana isn't exactly Times Square, a two-time championship team, loaded with talent, yet their tickets are sitting in the bargain bin. That's not a market problem. It's a matter of interest.
Watch Caitlin Clark play golf. With actual attention, economics at play, Caitlin's participation in any league has an existential bearing. Nobody outside of Asia herself cares about whether Asia's show.
Aya Wilson, often called the face of the league, is struggling to draw enough fans to fill the arena, while Caitlin Clark, fresh off a historic rookie season, has the entire world watching her every move. The Fever's popularity is skyrocketing, while the Aces are facing a new reality. Fans aren't packing the stands to see Wilson, Jackie Young, or Chelsea Gray dominate, but for a chance to watch Caitlin Clark in action, they're lining up and paying top dollar.
That's crazy because literally nobody asked, and sources close to A'ja Wilson decided to answer.
When was the last time courtside seats for an MVP cost less than $20? That's almost unheard of. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's games are selling out in minutes, and resale prices are soaring like it's the Super Bowl at this point. It's not even a competition. The Caitlin Clark effect is undeniable, and Aya Wilson and the Aces will have to find a way to navigate this new reality.
I'm gonna try to be the best. I get y'all saying best player in the world. That's great. It looks great. But I want to be the best person. I want to be the best teammate, because that's how I get the best out of my...
While Aya Wilson works to draw bigger crowds, Caitlin Clark is redefining the game. The Aces may have seen themselves as the WNBA's top attraction, but the league's landscape shifted the moment Clark arrived.
Support, not just by running their mouth or running their fingers, they actually do something. And those who may not be able to afford it, they want to do something. And so this is just me saying, way to go, Fever fans. And we love, listen, remember how it was like nobody wants to go play in Indiana, nobody wants to play with Caitlin Clark, those fans. And we came to find out when free agency showed up, everybody wanted to go to Indiana and play for the Indiana Fever and play with Caitlin Clark. And when they got here, started praying.
Here's the real question. Aces fans love to celebrate back-to-back championships, but what's the point of dominance if no one is watching? You could walk into an Aces game just minutes before tip-off and still snag a front-row seat. Meanwhile, getting a ticket to see Caitlin Clark play is like trying to score front-row seats to a Beyoncé concert. Gone in seconds, there are levels to this, and Clark is proving her star power. As the future of the WNBA arrived, the Aces found themselves playing catch-up.
Surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game with the Indiana Fever to play the Brazilian national team at Cover Hockey Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa Women's Basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't.
Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball player. She's transforming the entire sports landscape. She's drawing in fans who never watched a WNBA game before, selling jerseys, filling arenas, and creating a buzz unlike anything the league has seen. Meanwhile, Aya Wilson's games often struggle to generate the same excitement, with half-empty seats and concession stands running 2-for-1 deals. Aces fans can talk about disrespect all they want, but true demand is reflected in ticket sales, And if there's one more thing we've noticed,
season in the WNBA is merch sales. There was a report that came out from the boardroom saying that since the start of the regular season, sales of WNBA merchandise are up over 500% versus the same period last year, with fan gear sales over the first half of the season at the highest in league history. Player-specific merchandise, including jerseys and t-shirts, have seen a staggering 1,000% increase in sales. Additionally, sales of league-specific merchandise like the popular orange WNBA hoodie are also up 200%.
And let's not even start on jersey sales. Clark's jersey was the bestseller last season, not just in the WNBA, but outselling some NBA stars. Meanwhile, Aya Wilson sat at 5th place, probably hoping someone picks hers up with a Happy Meal combo. The truth is simple. Clark is the main event, and the Aces are merely the undercard matchup. Everyone came to see the real star. Sure, they might receive some applause, but the numbers don't lie. The fans don't lie. The influence is undeniable. Caitlin Clark has taken over, and some people just need to accept it. Aya Wilson walks around like she's the undisputed face of the WNBA. 3-time MVP, 2-time champion. On paper, the accolades are there. But if she's really the superstar she claims to be, why can't her team even sell out a preseason game with tickets that cost less than a gas station snack? Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark has fans dropping hundreds, sometimes thousands, just for a seat in the building. This isn't just hype, it's reality. Beyond winning games, Clark is elevating the league in ways no other player has. Every arena she steps into is packed, standing room only. Resale ticket prices are skyrocketing. She's actively transforming the WNBA in real time.
Top-selling WNBA player merch: Caitlin Clark, #1 in jersey sales, Angel Reese 2, Sabrina 3, Kate Martin 4. We talked about this earlier in the season. I feel sad that Kate Martin also hasn't gotten as much playing time the second half of the season. I feel like she deserves more. And then #5 on the list.
And then there's Aya Wilson and the Aces. Where is the fervor, the enthusiasm, and the alleged superstardom that everyone keeps talking about? Let's face it. Las Vegas is a city built for entertainment, filled with tourists always looking for something to do. Yet, even with championship banners hanging from the rafters, the arena still struggles to draw a crowd. Packing a small venue should be as easy as pie, especially when tickets cost less than a bad hand of blackjack. Maybe
the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Every time this woman stays on the court, she's doing something that we've never seen before. She is officially the face of the league. There's no doubt about it. The numbers don't lie. Whether it's viewership, whether it's ticket attendance, she's doing sold out.
This Aces dynasty isn't as beloved as they think. Maybe, outside of their own fan base, nobody really cares. Maybe, just maybe, Aya Wilson isn't the draw she believes she is, but you know who is? Caitlin Clark. When she sneezes, ESPN covers it. When she blinks, social media explodes. The WNBA's ticket sales, merchandise numbers, and TV ratings are all up, and there's only one common denominator. Meanwhile,
No offense, but I want to be great for my team. I want to be great for the franchise. It is hard as shit. It is hard as shit because there's tons of people that'll break you down. Great teams in this league that are going to try to come after you every single night. But when it comes to taking accountability, I have no problem in that. Because I want to be great. I want to be great for my teammates. So yes, it can start in practice. Yes, it starts in training camp. Yes, it starts in the wins and the losses. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to challenge myself and my teammates every single day. Because when you're talking about greatness...
Aya Wilson and the Aces are left wondering why nobody wants to pay pocket change to watch them play. It's embarrassing. A 2-time championship team should at least have a solid home crowd, right? But they don't, and before anyone tries a classic, it's just preseason excuse. Let's not forget, Clark's preseason games were packed. The Fever sold out practice games, while the Aces couldn't even get their own city to care. That says everything you need to know.
Me, and it's going to always be with me, because I have 11 other women in that locker room that I need to pull greatness out of. So that's where it goes from. If it's talking more, is it trying to fly on the court, is it being a defensive presence? I'm going to be that every single day for my team, because I'm going to be great. Not just for rings and banners, because I know the potential that we have in our life.
Clark is a reality check for the league itself. The WNBA keeps pushing certain players as its biggest stars, yet when it comes time to sell tickets, those same stars can't even fill an arena. Let's be honest. If Clark were on the Aces, there wouldn't be any bargain bin tickets floating around. If she were wearing a Vegas jersey, those same seats would be triple the price and still sell out in minutes. The difference is glaring, so maybe it's time to admit the truth. Aya Wilson isn't the superstar the WNBA wants her to be. Because if she were, she wouldn't be struggling to get fans in the stands, while Caitlin Clark is out here rewriting history.
So, for all Aces fans, it's over. It's over. It's over. The reign of the Aces is over. I understand the shortest dynasty in the history of the sport of basketball. You know, I've never heard of a dynasty that won 2 championships and then was done, because you're seeing all the ring-chasing free agents getting out.
The numbers don't lie, and neither do the empty seats at Aces games. The Caitlin Clark effect is undeniable, and the rest of the league is scrambling to keep up. Other WNBA players are putting in overtime, dropping Instagram workout clips, and desperately trying to prove they're just as valuable. But here's the thing. No matter how many extra shots they take, no matter how many flashy highlights they post, they can't stop what's coming. Caitlin Clark is putting the league in a chokehold, and they know it. Every time she steps onto the floor, the entire basketball world is watching. It's as simple as that. The jealousy, the bitterness, the endless attempts to downplay her impact. It doesn't matter. She's already taken over. Other players can tweet, complain, and throw shade all they want, but at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark runs this league now. And if Aya Wilson and the Aces don't like it, well, tough luck. The future has arrived, and it's wearing an Indiana Fever jersey. Are you excited for the upcoming season? Let us know. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.